Okay, I'm doing this video for a relative, my brother, and he wants to see how I do my settlement and mannequins. Specifically, what I'm going to teach or show him today is how I do my mannequins. So let's see here.
Who are you talking to, Dad?
What?
Who are you talking to?
I'm just doing a video on my settlement and how I do my mannequins. So what I've kind of got
That's
started out.
cool.
What's that?
But you're on YouTube on your phone.
Yeah,
right
I'm
now.
doing it on YouTube.
Okay, looks like I'm gonna go back to playing.
You're gonna go
while
play?
You,
Okay.
focus on your game for Uncle
All
Danny.
right. Okay. So what I've done here is I've created a kind of a display floor for all of the armors, not just armor. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Basically, every outfit that I've come across, and I've probably missed a few in the wasteland. And I've done my best to kind of organize them, as you can see here. You know, synth armor, stuff that looks like a warehouse where, I mean, like the scrapyard worker would wear. I usually put like my scrappers. If I assign somebody to scrapping, I'll put an outfit like this on them. I like to put the Minuteman outfit on my guards to certain compounds that I have. And what I use a lot. I'll put a cocktail dress or a dress on my bartenders. What else do I do? You know, I need to create a compound or a settlement that's like upscaled. Most of my compounds I like to do that are just everything's prefabs. Not, I mean, I don't use a lot of prefabs, but everything is for standard stuff. You know, it just looks like it's all garbage put together. But I should do one that's a little more upscale. Do a settlement that's the upper class. The one compound that or settlement, I'm sorry, I keep saying compound. One settlement that I have that I'm really happy with is I turned Starlight Drive-In into a it looks like a movie set, like a producer, and it looks like they're filming a sci-fi skit, a sci-fi movie on the grounds. This is one that I've been working on recently, is the different types of the military grade armor, like how you can just come up and see the differences in it. Mainly here, like if you look at the legs, you can see that this mannequin's armor covers both the thighs and the shins and the knees, as well as her shoulders and forearms, where his armor or their armor only goes as far as it stops off at the thigh. There's no shin guards or knee guards, and there's no forearms except for him. He does have a full length leg, knee, thigh, or leg, knee, shin. But you can kind of get I was having early on in the game confused as to just the name of it, and even when you push in the R3 button to get a better view, like what is it? It brings it up so you can rotate it and take a better look at it. I wasn't always able to quickly see what does that really look like on you, and then like also here, how this heavy armor. Let's see what it is. So it reads as, this is on her left arm. Muffled polymer combat armor left arm, but I believe it's also a heavy armor. I think I renamed that when I did the edit to the or upgrade to the armor. So let's put this on her and check and see. So it's a heavy combat armor left arm. You see how this one looks a lot different than the one on the right arm. So I do that so I could see very quickly what the pieces look like on what it would look like on me. So my provisioners, I tend to use this for my provisioners. Like that way, if I see them in the settlement, I know that it's probably coming from one of my settlements. If I see them out in the wasteland, I'm sorry, I'll know quickly that they're coming from one of my settlements. And like these are the costumes I'm using in the Starlight Theater, as they're supposed to be my actors walking around on the movie set in sci-fi gear. Let's see. I like to use this one as a provisioner as well. I think that looks like something somebody would be walking around out there. Like that's their job assignment. I do a lot of job assignments that correspond with an outfit or in my settlements. These are the outfits I use for. I forget what is the name of the settlement you get that's out there on the docks, or it's like on the ocean front, or the almost everyone that is I put all my stores out there on the shops. If you've ever been to Catalina Island in California, as soon as you get off the boat, they have this dock where it's got a bunch of souvenir shops. So I did a lot of my building based off that. I mean, you can't get it to look just like Catalina Island, but I like to put these costumes on my my settlements that are near the water. And here we go. Here's the wasteland armor. Let's see, what is the actual name of this stuff? So we've got metal right, metal left, metal chest piece. I mean, if it says basically anything that says metal in the name, but you get different variations based off of if it's heavy or strengthened, sturdy. Okay, hang on, I'm getting a call here from my brother. He's actually calling me. Hey, I'm actually live streaming on PlayStation right now the video I was telling you about the mannequins and my compound.
Oh, cool. Alright, well, is it on Facebook?
I don't know.
I'll just pull up your thing and it should take me right. It's probably showing up as a notification.
It should be on YouTube. It should be actually, if you go on my YouTube channel, this way I understand it, if I set it up correctly.
I don't even have you on YouTube. Do you have a YouTube channel?
That's what I'm saying.
Let me
if I set it up...
Can I do it in the search menu?
Right, yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. If I set it up correctly, if you go on YouTube and go to my channel, which I'll tell you the name of it, you should be able to see me streaming right now.
I'm waiting.
So on YouTube, go to Dorkside.
Jackson ensured I was well built for travel. His modifications will be
Actually, I'm going to go onto YouTube. I'm going to copy paste my channel. Try to send you a link that way. So go to Dorkside Props and Skits. Yeah, I'm actually live right now. I can see my I'm viewing my channel as I'm a spectator. It's funny. So if you go to Dorkside, DORKSIDE.
Hey, John, that's Gabby calling me. Let me take this.
Go ahead. All right. It's funny. I am so new to doing things like this. Again, like I said, I'm doing this for him, so it's funny that he called me as I'm doing it. So I do need to get this working out these kinks. Let me oh, there we go. Save and watch later. Share. Let's copy the link. And I'm going to share this to him. All right. So when he should get that. All right, I am going to go over to another area. This is another spot that I was going to try to tell him about. I created a separate area in my settlement. This is, I'm sure you guys are familiar with this. This is Sanctuary. This is kind of my go-to establishment for when I'm building stuff. The reason I use Sanctuary is I found that some areas... Here, I'm going to open up the building You see on the far right where it says size. I didn't know this first off early on, and I was building in compounds and or settlements, and I was running out of, like, eventually it caps out where you can only build so much. Sanctuary, I found, is one of the areas where you don't have as strict of limitation of how much you can build. Where did I run out of space? I forgot which one, but I'm sure some of you guys have come across that problem as well. But what I've done here is I have a kind of a trophy room that I started. And again, I know I don't build like the most spectacular displays. Mine is also meant to just be real quick and easy. I like to get into the wasteland, get in and get out, and then I just want to come in here and drop off my stuff and then get back into the wasteland. But so this one is mainly for game content, things that I've unlocked, like, you know, when you kill, who's this, Kellogg? Is this yeah, Kellogg's outfit? Like when you defeat a main boss, you know, there's Kellogg's armor, the Mechanist. These are just specialty outfits that you can find. I don't think there was necessarily a boss to defeat for this, but you guys get the point. If I see something that looks more unique than just the average stuff that I found that I put up there, maybe the bomber jacket isn't a boss as well, but I think these are kind of funny outfits. Let's see, is this Zeke's jacket? Here's is this the jacket you get after you help Valentine? I think you get this when you help Valentine. There's had to be a reason why I put a trench coat on a mannequin over here in this area versus over there. Oh, here we go. Silver Shroud. I used to actually wear this a lot. I love this outfit. You know, I need to light this room up. This is pretty dark. Let's see, is this a red leather? I think this belongs to one of your companions. It has been about a year since I've played Fallout 4. I used to play this every day. And my brother, he just recently picked up the game about a week ago. And he's asking me all these questions, and I felt like, man, I need to get back into the game. So here's a structure I created. Primarily, I created this for my armor. You know, I started collecting a lot of armor, just, you know, being out in the wasteland. And then you come through this one mission, and I thought this would be a cool aesthetic. You know, one of your story arcs, you create this device. And I was like, you know, this will look cool in here. Looks like a workshop item. I might remove it once if I start collecting more armor, which you do. I don't know what the respawn rate of some of this stuff is, but here we go. You know, you basically have T45, T60, the X01, and Raider armor. Let's do a small walkthrough as to what. I didn't go all crazy with the display cases for these. Now, I built this before the patch came out, or the update came out, where you could get these display cases for your power armor. I built this, and I also like to build my compounds to look as though, you know, I do a lot. What would you call it role playing, where there's some functionality, and also to me, it looks like something that you would actually be using, like in the real world, like the way it's set up. So I've got my little staging area here in the back, where it looks like, you know, I might take a nap from time to time. My fusion cores, and my one station where these are the ones that I'm kind of working on, because like they're missing a couple of pieces, or they've been damaged. And then this area here, these two are kind of like my go-to armors, you know, because like I said, I like to get into Sanctuary, unload, and then get right back into the game pretty quick. And like, let's talk about this one for example. I didn't build this armor with this mod because I cared about its specs. I cared about its aesthetic, the way it looked, because I think it looks pretty cool when you're wearing the synth armor with this. To me, it looks like I'm a roided out stormtrooper, so I thought that was pretty sweet. And then I love having this one ready and available because it's got the jetpack feature on the back. So I never know when I'm going into a new area in the wasteland, and you come across that one inaccessible area because you can't get to it. But then I'll just come back to the compound and get this bad boy and go back out into the mission. Let's see. Oh, so I thought that the robot armor looked. It made more sense to keep it in this workshop, even though it's technically, not armor for. It's not a power armor set, but I think it was. To me, I like having it better here inside my workshop. And again, the same idea is behind this. It's like the different types of robot armor. You got your sturdy, and then this is just the regular basic robot armor, and then over here I'm trying to put together a full set of heavy robot armor. That way I can, you can see what it looks like, the difference between it, regular, sturdy, and heavy. Me personally, when I'm putting together the 3 different sets of each type of outfit, whether it be the robot armor, the Sith armor, whatever, I like to do 1 female and 2 males. That way, it just adds variety. Let's see, let's go up here. Let's go to the Raider armor. Help defend. Kingsport Landing. Alright, let's go defend something. Like I said, I like to just jump in a set of armor. Let's go in this bad boy. Let's go defend Kingsport Landing. Oops. There we go. To me, this see his shin guards down there? It looks like some PVC that you could PVC tubing you can get from Home Depot. Just put your leg in there and do a few cosmetic changes to it, and you got yourself some robot armor. All right, Kingsport Landing. Where are we? There they are. Oh, wait a second. That's a bonus. Didn't think I was going to get some armor out of this fight. I almost didn't go. Is that bad? Did it hurt him? Alright, let's get the Raider armor. I'm glad I brought my suit. Let's see, is there anybody else? Seems like he's going after someone else. Legendary. Oh, I should have executed critical. I'll do it again. I'll do it this time. Okay, let's get down there. I'm gonna want his item anyway, so I might as well come down here now. Eh. All right. We defended Kingsport Landing. I need to change where I spawn. Where's this? Where's my companion here? I need to transfer some stuff.
Hey,
Yes, sir. Glad to be of service.
Assault rifle. Machete. What did I get off these guys? I usually sell all this stuff. Okay, here's a trick I was trying to show my brother. See how it says that Ada, my companion, cannot carry anymore? Okay, so here's what you do. You, let me find a spot where I'm not going to lose anything. You drop what you don't, what you can't carry. Inventory. And let's do, what was that? Weapons. Oh, here. Let's do the armor. The power armor is really easy to see. And it's heavy. So we're going to drop the helmet. Left arm, left leg, right arm, right leg, torso. Okay. Now I'm going to command her to pick it up. Now you guys saw that she couldn't carry anymore. It said she couldn't carry anymore.
Yes.
And let's watch.
grab that.
No problem.
And she will pick it up.
Get that.
I'll get it done.
Pick that up.
I'll take care of it.
Take that.
Certainly.
So this is a way to get around
Grab that.
having to upgrade your armor sets to have a more
Get that.
No problem.
so you can carry more. I don't ever do upgrades to carrying because of this. I don't know if it's a glitch or whatever, but
See if
And
he
then-
had anything worth taking.
sometimes you have to tell them to do it more than once, or just click on it multiple
Grab anything
times.
useful.
Certainly.
Because they might your companion might just grab one item. This isn't specific for just this particular companion. This is any
Check it
companion
out.
No problem.
that you have.
See if there's anything. Take anything.
Well, I haven't
good.
tried it with the
I'll get it
dog.
done.
Pick that up.
Let's see, I've clicked on it a few
Take that.
times,
Certainly.
See if he had anything worth. Grab anything useful.
No problem.
and then see that she didn't take the harness yet. But
Check it out.
you just keep going, and then it'll eventually take everything off of the person. Sometimes they just do in one shot everything, and then there's times when you have to babysit them and just keep telling them to pick stuff up.
See if there's anything. Take anything good.
Certainly.
Grab that. Get that. Pick that. Take that.
So I just
See
keep
if he had
clicking.
anything worth taking.
I'll take care of it.
Grab it. Check it out.
No problem.
See if there's anything. Take anything good. Grab that.
I'll take care of it.
Okay, there we go. Oh, is that a bug? Disgusting. All right, here we go.
Get that.
Certainly.
Pick that up.
I'll
Take
get it
that. See if you grab anything. Check it out. See if there's anything there.
done. No problem.
Take anything. Grab that.
Certainly.
Get that. Pick that up.
I'll get
Take
it
that.
done.
See if he had anything worth taking.
I'll take care of it.
Grab anything useful.
No problem.
Check it out.
Certainly.
All right. Man, there's more of it. I thought.
See if there's anything there. Take anything good.
I'll take
What's
care
that?
of it.
Grab that. Get that.
I'll get it done.
What?
Pick that up.
Certainly.
Take that.
I'll take care
I
of
can't
If
hear
he
you.
had
What?
anything worth taking.
it. No problem.
No one's talking to me yet. I'm talking to them.
Grab anything useful.
What did you need?
Check it out.
I'll take care of it.
Said, this is gonna be hard to take out.
All right, let's go back. Like I said, I need to change my home plate so that when I spawn in here, I'm not disoriented. I didn't really know where the fight was coming from. Usually, after you visited a compound a couple of times, you'll pick up real quickly where the fight is coming from. It's always coming from the same places, usually one or two places all the time. Where is my? I think I put my... I don't think I have a home plate in this one. I think it just spawned me next to the workshop. I guess I'll figure it out next time. see. I thought oh yeah, I came around this way and started shooting some people. Stim pack. Okay, I'm getting bored with salvaging these guys. So I'm gonna just head back to Sanctuary. Oh, I like those flight helmets though. Those are cool. Sometimes these guys have that. I'm still looking for a right shoulder piece, a heavy combat armor. Alright, let's go back to Sanctuary. Data. Map. Alright, here we are. And where's my companion? So I'm gonna take everything off my companion, transfer it over.
Service.
Where's my companion? So I'm gonna take everything off.
You might want to drop some first aid kit.
Now look, he's a prince now again.
I don't put my apparel over here because I want to keep it near my mannequins. But my aid, miscellaneous stuff, I mean junk, all that stuff I put into my workshop. Dang it. Actually, I wasn't supposed to give away my cigarettes. I was gonna go sell all the cigarettes and I forgot about that. But I can do that later. Okay, I'm moving very slowly because I still have that armor. Alright, this is the one, like if I want to get in and out of my missions real quick, like I'm busy, I use this mannequin to just dump real quickly my apparel, and then I'll get to it later. I know that this is kind of a, what do you call it, my staging area for my apparel. And then I'll get to it later. I know that this is kind of a, what do you call it, my staging area for my apparel. But I'm not going to put the power armor stuff here. I have a separate area for that. I'm not going to put the power armor stuff here. I have a separate area for that. Okay. So now I go... What was I trying to say? What I do is, there's times when I want to focus just on my settlement building, or, you know, on the cosmetics of my settlement. What I do is, And whenever I have time for that, that's when I go over to that mannequin and grab everything and then take it upstairs to my display area and I start organizing it. But so that I can just have fun with the game too, like get in and get out for the missions or go out into the wasteland, and I'm not trying to unload everything in its proper place. I don't have to spend a lot of time doing that when I'm just ready to get in and get out. Man, I think you guys... Why am I... Sorry about that. I accidentally went to my channel. I was trying to see how this works. And I didn't realize I had my channel on my phone playing. Okay, so this is where I keep my power armor pieces, and you can... And I have a list set aside so that I know how many... Pretty much my goal is, like, for every torso that I collect, I'd like to go find a frame or purchase a frame and then start building those sets so that I can get this stuff out of here. It's not really necessary. It's just something I like to do in my spare time when I'm having fun with building the settlement. Like, you know, I'm pretty much going to have to start build a fourth floor. Or what I might need to do is come up with a different design so that I can have more time. Or there was something I wanted to do is I wanted to take my power armor sets and you know, the first floor would be, you know, T45, second floor would be all T60 and so on. All right. Let's get back over here. Man, why has it got to be so dark out here? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sleep and make it daytime so that I can do this mannequin thing. Do the thing with the mannequin. Now, I'm curious, if I end my live stream, does it save the video so that I can watch it later? Let me try that. And then I'm going to come right back on. Save video clip. What does that do? Stop broadcasting.